Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Alexa, and this is, as you can see with all the books around me, and with my booktube channel being named Alexa's Bookshelves, this is a booktube channel. Today I will be telling you guys about all the books I read in February and what I thought of them. So yeah, let's get started with this video. I have to say in the intro, grab your drinks, and today I have coffee, so grab your drinks and get ready for this video. So first things first, and second things, I guess, second thing, I got a Kindle in the month of February. Most of my books that I read were on this Kindle, so yeah. I read all of the, if I said I read a book on my Kindle, it most likely was on Kindle Unlimited, at least in Canada. I don't know what books are on Kindle Unlimited US, so yeah. So I think that the first book I read was Throttled by Lauren Asher. It is the first book in the Dirty Era series, which I all read in the month of February, which is a Formula One like romance series. And if you don't know what Formula One is, it's basically kind of race car driving. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. The first book is a forbidden romance, so it's like the guy the girl likes is a like her brother's enemy, kind of like her brother doesn't really like him even though they're teammates. So yeah, I rated that book a 5 out of 5. So the second book I read in that month was Collided by Lauren Asher, which is the second book in the Dirty Era series. I rated that one a 4.5 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. That one is a childhood friends to lovers, which is a trope I really like. Yeah, so the third, is it the third? Yeah, I think so. Wait, no. But yeah, the third book I read was Wrecked by Lauren Asher, which is also in the Dirty Era series. That one is an enemies to lovers. That book is about Elena and Jax. Oh wait, so I forgot to say the name of the people in the book. So the first book I think is about, oh my god, did I completely forget? Who is the first book about? Wait, I have to open my Kindle for a second. The first book is about Maya and Noah. So I cannot remember Maya's last name, but Noah is Noah Slade. So yeah, it was really good. The second book, Collided, is about Sophie and Liam. It's enemies to lovers. No, childhood best friends to lovers. The third book is about Elena and Jax. Loved it. 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5. Same thing for Collided. And the fourth book in the series, Redeemed, is Santi and Chloe's story, which is a fake dating trope, like fake dating story, which is probably one of my favorite tropes. I really do like it. Or also like the marriage of convenience one. That one I rated a 5 out of 5. I think I gave the series an overall 5 out of 5. Even though 2 books were 4.5 out of 5, I just loved it. Read it in 4 days. So yeah. The fifth book I read was Blue Period. It's a manga. I really enjoyed it. It's about, like, it's an art school. Well, no, not an art school. It's a guy who joins his school's art club, and it's just really good, and he's trying to finish all of the assignments that his teacher gives him. So yeah, the fifth book I read, I think, yeah, it was the first part of Persepolis. I read it for my English class. That one is a graphic novel. I really enjoyed it. After that, I read the first 2 volumes of Heartstopper. Well, it was a reread. I really loved it. It was, once again, a 5 out of 5. I just really loved it. I really loved rereading it. Then I reread The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood, which is probably one of my favorite books in the entire world, probably my favorite romance novel, or it's either my favorite one or it's like tied with the Dirty Years series. Well, any Lauren Asher or Mariana Zapata book, even though I've only read one Mariana Zapata, I know I will love them. It was the reread was also a 5 out of 5 again. I annotated the book this time because this time I actually read it in a physical copy before I had read it. Well, I had borrowed it on Libby, so yeah, that one is a fake dating trope. After that, I finished. No, I didn't finish. Well, like I technically did finish it because, yeah. Okay, which book did I read after that? After that, I read The Upside of Falling by Alex Light. It was really good. It's a young adult, enemies to lovers. It was, I think I rated it a 4.5 out of 5. I read it in 2 days probably, or 1 day. I had read, like I'd seen it on before, but then like ever since the month of February, I've been seeing so many like aesthetic TikTok videos like about books and like the aesthetic of this book, and I see one about The Upside of Falling, and I really liked the vibe of the book, and like it showed kind of like the aesthetic of the main couple, and it was really, really adorable, so I read it. What also got me to read it is I saw that the main character was a bookworm and loved reading romance novels like me, since like in the novels, all of the novels that I had read, like non-graphic novels or manga, all of the books that I read were romance. So yeah. So that one I read a 4.5 out of 5. After that, I read Hooked by Emily McIntyre. McIntyre? I don't know. It's a dark Peter Pan retelling. It was really good. It is a romance as well. I rated it a 4 out of 5. I really enjoyed it. It was really good. Then after Hooked, I read Reminders of Him by Colleen Hoover. Favorite Colleen Hoover book of all time. 5 out of 5 stars. I just loved it. I loved it. I cried at the end. Here. Do I have a quote that I could that I could say that I really loved that isn't a that isn't a spoiler? Oh, here. I love. Okay, so sometimes things in tiny doses are, I think it was that. Okay, oh my god, I forgot to highlight the whole thing, but here, her face was a work of art. I wish there was a picture of it hanging on a wall in a museum somewhere so I could stand in front of it and stare at it for as long as I wanted to. I love that quote. That is the only quote that I could give without giving you guys spoilers. So I really loved that one. Once again, favorite Colleen Hoover books, and I've read I think 5 or 6. I've read 6 now. After that book, I read the entire Stay With Me trilogy in 2 days by Nicole Fiorina. The first book is Stay With Me. It's a boarding school romance, kind of, but like boarding college. Well, college still school, but yeah. It's about like the 2 main characters are Mia and Ollie. It's really good. I loved it. It's kind of enemies to lovers, but not so much. I do not have words for it. I loved it so much. I binge read the entire series. Like anytime that I could, I would read the book. After the second book is Even When I'm Gone, so that one was a 4.5 out of 5, and the last book is Now Open Your Eyes, 4 out of 5. I know I will be rereading the series once probably this year. I just loved it so much, and like a lot of the books, if I like really love, sorry guys, my phone ran out of storage. I just had to delete all of the downloads I had on Netflix and Disney Plus. So yeah, what I was saying is some of the books I talked about now, so probably like all Lauren Asher books or like the Stay With Me trilogy, someday most likely will get a physical copy. And I know that kind of defeats the purpose of reading them like on the Kindle, but who cares? I want to have them someday. Not now because I am broke and on a book buying ban. What did I read after? Oh yeah, I read Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher, which is the second book in the Dreamland Billionaire series. I love that series. The first book, which is The Fine Print, was the first Lauren Asher book I read. Now I've read every single one of her books. I don't know when the third book is coming out in the series, but I'm very, very excited. So yeah, it basically like the whole series about like brothers who are all billionaires and how they're like trying to get their grandfather, like the inheritance their grandfather gave them, but the grandfather gave every single one of them like super complicated conditions on how like they have to get it. Like I think Rowan won. Rowan, wait, I can't remember if it was okay, so the first book was about Rowan and Zara. Sorry, had completely forgot if it was Rowan in the first book or Declan. So basically the first book is about Rowan and like his conditions, I think, are like he has to like renovate the whole park that is like basically the Disneyland that his grandfather had. He has to have like add a new addition or something. And in the second one, which is Declan's book, he has to have like a child and a wife before like getting his inheritance. And the last book I read, what is it? Oh yeah, the last book I read was From Look Up With Love by Mariana Zapata. The only book it wasn't the first time I read it. It was a reread. I absolutely loved it again. I had only been a bit over a month that I had read it for the first time, but I just had to reread it. I again give it a 5 out of 5 stars. Loved it just as much as the first time. So yeah, that was all the books I read in February. So I will not be posting a TBR video just because it's too late already, so I just wanted to post like a wrap up just to tell you guys about the books I read in February. So yeah, I will be posting later this week a vlog of the things I did in Toronto. It will be kind of a short vlog because it was the first vlog I did ever, but I might post some another time, like if I do something exciting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel if you aren't already, and liking this video. If you do have types of bookish videos or just random videos that you guys want me to do, you can post it in the comments. And yeah, I hope you guys have a nice rest of your day, evening, or like morning. And yeah, see you guys.